After an action-filled start to the month for Rutgers football, it's been a quiet week or so, and nonetheless, there's a little something to report on regarding Rutgers football and recruiting within the past week or so. Chase Linton, defensive end out of Georgia, 6'4", 215 pounds, originally a 3-star, now a 4-star by 247, depending on whose rating services you want to go by. That'll make 9 for us, 8 on some other recruiting services. Nonetheless, this is a good sign for Rutgers. Originally, Chase did not have a ton of interest from Power 5 programs. You know, some might think at his size, he can pass rush somewhat, but be able to stand up or get a rush on a Big Ten offensive line might be a bit of a struggle unless he puts on some more pounds, which he inevitably will do at Rutgers. Nonetheless, getting boosted up to a 4-star is going to give him some interest in some Power 5 from some Power 5 programs, maybe some close to home. So even though it's been a lot of glad tidings and goodwill the past month, you know, Rutgers might have to work a little bit to keep some of these guys here. But I think Chase was impacted by his relationship with Coach Shiano. We've talked about this before, how important it is to relate to players. Not everybody is just going after the bag. These guys need leadership. They're looking for the right path. They're looking for direction. They're looking for someone who is going to be able to put them in position to win, and they want to know that you're not just BSing them, that you're a pretty straightforward guy. And there were some pretty good quotes, in recent press. Rutgers Wire reported on this. USA Today picked it up, some others. And Chase said it was talking to Coach Shiano that absolutely made the difference. He's straightforward and respectable. That stuff matters. Rebuilding the Rutgers program for a second time and understanding our limitations. Coach Shiano is smart enough to understand how it is you have to go about building a Rutgers program in this market. And it's about relationships and hard work. It's not about the flash. His quotes are, "It's no secret. We need to be different. We're not going to do it in the same way that the Blue Bloods do it and just do it better than them and go flying by them." He goes on to say we got to be different. We have to do it our way. So it's pretty clear with players, and this is a good thing. Either they know they want to be with Rutgers or they don't. And for a Greg Shiano type of program, that's perfect. They don't seem like the type of program that's going to try and blow smoke. And then once you get there, kind of marginalize you if you're not a fit for their program. They want to know right up front whether you're a fit or whether you aren't. And they are doing a pretty good job with that, I'd say, considering the recruiting over the past month. More quotes from Chase. First of all, he looks right through you and talks right at you, like he planned everything. Maybe he did. Linton says he's more real than a lot of coaches that he talked to and more direct. I'm sure you get a lot of, and we know which conferences probably does a lot of this, that kind of slick salesman, kind of recruiting pitch kind of persona. Chase goes on to say it's part of what his family liked a lot about Coach Shiano, and his staff, he said, is like that too, which is also important. Everybody's got to be on the same, has to be with the program, insofar as how you go about your business. And he said he's locked in, so it sounds like he understands, and he said he knows that after getting bumped up to a 4-star, after committing to Rutgers, that there's going to be other programs sniffing around. But at least for now, he says he's focused on Rutgers and his senior year. So, Coach Shiano, establishing culture, talks about it a lot. We kind of almost, we talk about it somewhat, but I think the culture is everything for the program. So let's see how the rest of this summer goes, and we will see you the next time. Enjoy the week. And 4th of July. Got to take these recruits to the beach. Maybe some 4th of July fireworks.